Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a drugstore fall makeup tutorial. I have done an everyday fall makeup video already, but I didn't use all drugstore makeup, and recently I went to Target and got some new products from ProFusion. I just heard about this brand. They are cruelty-free and extremely affordable, so I was really excited to get my hands on those and create a look using it. I'm actually only using 2 products from ProFusion because the Target that is near me didn't have like a huge selection, but I do want to get some more things. Obviously the rest of the makeup that I'm using is just from a bunch of different drugstore brands that are obviously really affordable and cruelty-free. I wanted to do something that was somewhere between dramatic and everyday fall makeup, and this is something that you could wear to any events in the fall, so even like Thanksgiving coming up next month. So if you like this kind of look, definitely stay tuned. I'm also curious how many of you are cruelty-free, or if you are interested in going cruelty-free. I would love to know, so let me know in the comments below. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. I will start off by concealing underneath my eyes and around my nose and any redness. I'm using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. It is one of my favorite drugstore concealers, and it's super comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. It has a really similar consistency, texture, and finish, so I'm just going to brighten up all of the areas of my face I need to, blend it out with a blending sponge. And then for foundation, I've really been loving the Flower Beauty Light Fusion foundation. It has the most beautiful finish on the skin. I really like the tone of it, and again, super affordable. I get mine at Ulta. I think this foundation is really good for every day, but it's also really good for dressing up. If you want to layer it, you still get a really beautiful coverage. And then I'm going to set everything in place with this Milani face powder. I will have everything listed in the the description box below, so that you guys have exact names and shades that I use. And then I'm going to go into filling in my eyebrows. This is a new brow pencil from Burt's Bees. This was actually the first time I was trying it out. I do really like it. The shade is a little bit too warm, I think, for me, but it's really not bad. They do have a bunch of other shades that you can choose from, and they are super affordable and of course cruelty-free, and I love that they're expanding their makeup line. So next I'm going to set my brows. I haven't done a voiceover in a really long time, if you can't tell, but I'm going to set my brows in place with the Essence Lash and Brow Gel. I always do this. This pretty much never changes. Might do something different every once in a while, but this is like an everyday thing for me. So I'm actually going to use the Amber Eyes eyeshadow palette from ProFusion, and I'm taking the first shade called Ideal. This is just going to go all over my lid space to make the other colors easier to blend out. And for a transition type shade, I'm using the shade called Likeable, and this is going right into my crease. It's just going to help the other colors kind of fade out a little bit better and help keep the overall look warm for the eyeshadow look. And then next I'm going to go in with the shade Fearless. This is a really beautiful palette. Every shade that I used in here I loved. It was really pigmented. They were really easy to blend out. I didn't find that they were like dragging at all or making any patchy sections. So these are great. I think I got this palette for like $6.99 or something from Target, and they have a bunch of other ones, especially online. But anyways, this is going on my bottom lash line and into my crease and outer corner. The next shade is a little bit darker than Fearless, and this is going to go right onto the outer third of my lid and then slightly into the crease to kind of darken it, deepen it up, make it look a little bit more dramatic. And I love these shades, especially for fall. I think this eyeshadow look is perfect for any type of fall event where you need to look a little bit more glammed up if you want. And then I wanted to use the gold shimmery shade in the palette. This is going in the inner half of my lids, and I'm not going any higher than the lid space. I'm just like literally keeping it right on the lid that like moves. I didn't want it to go into the crease at all, so I kept it pretty low, and then I also put it into the inner corners of my eyes as well. And for the last part of the eyeshadow, I'm taking the color Cozy. It's a dark matte brown, and I'm using this on the outer half of my upper lash line just to define the lash line a little bit, make it a little bit darker. And I'm kind of just doing a tiny little wing on the outer corners. And then I will put on some mascara, and this one is one of my favorites recently. It is from Catrice as well, and it's again extremely affordable. I get mine from Ulta. And then then I will also apply a little bit of that mascara onto my bottom lash line as well. You can put as little or as much mascara on, and you can do falsies. I'm actually going to use half accent lashes. I think these ones are from Ardell, and I'm just applying them obviously to the outer half of my eyes. I've really been liking the look of half lashes lately, so I decided to try it out for this. If you wanted it to be more dramatic, obviously just use a bigger, like fluffier pair of lashes. And for blush, I'm also using a blush palette from ProFusion. I'm taking the color Lush, and I'm kind of using this more as a like blush bronzer. I wanted to warm up my skin tone a little bit, so I'm applying it like a blush, but then I'm also going to put it like on my temples, the top of my forehead a little bit, and anywhere that I kind of want to warm up my skin tone. And then on top, as a blush topper, I'm using the shade Alive, which definitely looks more like a rosy type of blush, and it has a little bit of shimmer, so I thought that looked really pretty together. And of course, I have to highlight, I'm using the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighter. This one is so pretty. It has a really intense glow if you do build it up or you use like a wet brush. I didn't want it to be too overwhelming, so I'm just using it like on a regular dry brush, and I'm applying it to the high points of my face and brow bones. And then for lips, I'm using a Mega Last liquid lipstick. It's also from Wet n Wild. These are actually really good. They are definitely better than I thought they were, and I loved this shade. I thought again it was going to be perfect for fall, so I just applied some of that, and it actually does last for a long time, and it's not like too drying. And that is the finished look for this fall makeup tutorial. And that is it for this cruelty-free drugstore fall makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. And it's always fun getting to play around with new makeup if I ever pick anything up. So definitely let me know if you like these types of tutorials, like seasonal makeup looks. I really love to do them. Also, if you have any other types of videos that you would like me to do, then definitely leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!